Good morning, my people. As always, I feel fortunate and blessed to have been awakened this morning. Allow my feet to touch the ground and give me a chance to fight at this thing called life. Okay, in regards to this recovery thing, I want to broach the topic of how people rationale or justify using by being stressed out or because the cause of stress. And stress is defined as the physical or mental response to an external cause, like a major event or disease or something like that. Okay. Now, stress is inevitable, meaning it's going to happen. Coupled with the vicissitudes of life, meaning things that are unpredictable that's going to happen. However, the fact remains that we don't have to turn to mind-altering substances to deal with the stressors and the vicissitudes. Now, many of people relapse because of quote-unquote stress. See, know and understand, as in anything that you're recovering from, but we're talking about drugs and addiction. It's going to be some knocking on the door at times. He's coming, the boy. She's coming, the girl. Anything else you want to put a label on or identify there, it's coming. So you have to be prepared for it. And when it comes, you have to have tools and defenses on how to deal with it. And see, that's the difference between abstinence, meaning just not using, or meaning not being able to use, jail, institution, whatever, when you can't get it, as opposed to recovery. With recovery, you learn ways on how to cope and deal with the intricacies that are associated with addiction. The tedious little small things. So if you're in recovery, you've learned how to deal with that knock on the door. When that thing say, look, man, you stressed out. Come on, let's go get high. That's when you take your tool bag and get to going through it. And figure out which coping skill you need to use in order not to use. Because if we have no knowledge of it, we wouldn't know how to not use. A lot of people who are foreign to recovery and addiction, what they'll say, just don't pick up. It's not that simple when you have a brain disease. It ain't that simple. If it was that simple, they wouldn't have no addiction centers open. Wouldn't nobody be getting money? Wouldn't nobody be eating? If it was that simple. Are you serious? No. The reality is, as in anything else, you have to have knowledge of it and you have to have a plan. That's just like telling a cancer patient, you ain't got to go to radiation, you ain't got to go to chemotherapy, you ain't got to do none of that, blah, blah, blah. No, you have to in order to combat that thing. And you have to educate yourself on it. So, stress, yes, it happens to everything. Happens to the best of us. But everybody, when something comes, they don't go straight to mind altering things. Because I used to use to avoid dealing with the realities of life. Oh, I don't feel like dealing with that shit. Fuck it. I'm going to get high. After getting high, the problem is worse now. Trust me. So, as we embark on this thing called recovery, man, Educate yourself. Get in recovery. Yeah, abstinence is cool, not just picking up. But when that thing come knocking and you don't have any resources, no skills, or no coping skills on knowing how to deal with it, the statistics say you're going to pick up. So with that, just for today, educate yourself, learn some tools, learn how to deal with stress without picking up. And for those of us that's in the struggle and the fight, be mindful of your cues, be mindful of your traps, be mindful of your triggers, but most important, be mindful of the company that you keep. With that, I pass. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.